Kenrith is so good that we're going to counter it. Hello, good game. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to check out Hello Good Game. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure to subscribe to the channel for your chance to win up to 500,000 gems. And then if you're interested in winning a custom Samsung Chromebook, be sure to subscribe to our Twitch as well. All of our tier 1 Twitch subscribers are going to be entered in to win that. So really exciting stuff. Also be sure, if you're interested in playing in a Brawl tournament, check out our Brawl Bowls. They happened last weekend of every month. They're free to enter and there's pretty nice prize pools, so check those out as well. With all that advertising being said, let's get right into today's video. We're playing Bant Historic. This deck is sick. We did do this video yesterday, but I guess I had a little bit of noise clipping that was a problem, so hopefully that's fixed. Let me know in the comments down below. 4 Llanowar Elves, 3 Merfolk Branchwalkers, 3 Paradise Druids, 4 Vivien's Arkbow, 3 Deputies of Detention, 4 Teferi Time Ravelers, 4 Nightpack Ambushers, 3 Questing Beasts, 4 Frilled Mystics, 1 God Eternal Oketra, and 3 Tolzamir Friend to the Wolves. We also have all of the amazing lands that you could think of. And we're rocking a sideboard as well. 2 Baffling Ends, 2 Disdainful Strokes, 2 Negates, 2 Prison Realms, 3 Night of Autumn, 1 On Sierra's Wings, 1 Shalai Voice of Plenty, and 1 Lyra the Dawnbringer. I know my big old fat head's in the way, but you can see the cards beside here. And the list for the deck is going to be in the description down below, so make sure to check that out. As far as the playstyle of the deck goes, really, phase 1 is ramp, phase 2 is survive, and phase 3 is outvalue / outsmash. There's a couple really cool interactions with this deck. Most of them involve Vivien's Arkbow. With Vivien's Arkbow, we can pay X, tap it, discard a card, look at the top X cards of your library. You may put a creature card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest are going to go on the bottom of your library in a random order. This essentially makes all our creatures have flash, which is really, really cool. We just need to discard a card from our hand to access scooping up however many cards from our deck to find it, right? Probably the coolest thing you can do is when your opponent summons a creature, you look through your cards, you find your Frilled Mystic, and you counter them. Oh my god, I love it. It's so good. There's a lot of other cool interactions. Obviously, God Eternal Oketra is going to make those 4/4 zombies whenever a creature enters the battlefield, so that's sick. And then Nightpack Ambusher is going to make the 3/3 wolves whenever you don't cast a spell that turn. So this is really good with Vivien's Arkbow because we're able to cast our spells on our opponent's turn, still playing creatures, having that board presence, and benefiting from the Nightpack Ambusher's ability where he grows that big old wolf pack, right? So that's sick. We have Deputy of Detention to counter tokens, get that exile if he has no removal, right? And Teferi to bounce, get that tempo play going, shut out the flash decks. Yeah, that's it. Tolzamir, Friend to the Wolves. So all of our wolves are going to get powered up. We have quite a few of them, and then this is going to allow us to fight those aggro creatures. If he's got the little white weenies or the red cavalcades, and it's also going to help us gain life to protect ourselves from the aggro that way as well. So that's the basic game plan. Ramp, get some sick turn 3 plays in, whether it's Questing Beast or Frilled Mystic. Get your Octra out, get your Nightpack Ambusher out there as soon as you can. And then turn 2, once you've identified what your opponent's doing, you want to get into your sideboard. Let's pull it up here above my head. And say if he's aggro, we need more life gain. That means Lyra Dawnbringer on Sierra's Wings, because that enables life gain. If he's removal, like Grixis Control, Shalai Voice of Plenty, right? Because now he's got to deal with Shalai rather than all of your other stuff. If he has nukes that's really screwing with us, we could Prison Realm them, right? Planeswalkers or non-creature spells like Fires, we can negate. Command the Dread Horde's a really good negate. Any nukes that we need to stop. And then the same with Disdainful Stroke, just countering his really, really good spells once we've identified what they are in his deck. We also have a Baffling End for even more exile if we need it, right? So nothing too fancy here. Yeah, I guess the base the best way for you guys to learn is just by watching a couple matches and by playing it yourself. So with that all being said, thanks so much for checking out this deck tech. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to win 500,000 gems. Subscribe to our Twitch with your Amazon Prime to win a Samsung Chromebook 64 gig, 4 gig RAM laptop. And yeah, join our Brawl Bowls as well. Jump in the Discord for even more goodies and just being on the cutting edge of all this stuff, right? That news hits there first always. And yeah, with that all being said, thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to playing Magic with you for the rest of the year. Take care and enjoy today's video. All right, let me know about the sound quality today, you guys. It came to our attention that yesterday's video was absolute trash. So we deleted it and we're gonna redo it. That is the level of commitment we are gonna withhold. And yeah, this is about as good of hand as yesterday's video was. So that's a little bit of a bummer. We've got no 1-drop. It's always nice to ramp into some of these wolves, right? Let's draw our third land and we'll have access to our Teferi. There we go. We can throw out a defender here. We have a Tolsimir already. We probably don't need 2. So we're gonna toss them, right? Again, my apologies for yesterday's video. The sound was clipping like mad. So I've kind of made it my mission today to fix that. And I think we did on stream. Everybody said it was really good. So we're on the content train now. I'm going to reproduce this video. And yeah, let's toss our Teferi.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Let's toss his Vanguard back for now. And we get our 4th land. No attacks here. Let's stay back to protect our T3. Legion Lieutenant, that is good. We're gonna let him have it. We don't have 2 drops for 4 to protect him next turn if we did defend it successfully this turn. So our best bet is just gonna be to outvalue our opponent here. We're gonna pass the turn. We could start laying in Frilled Mystics. We've got our Nightpack as well. Ideally, we're getting the Nightpack in first, but he's got a wide field already. We don't want it much wider, so we're gonna start shooting in our Frilled Mystics here. Right. Sadly, it is what it is. Another Legion Lieutenant, that's so good. All right, we will double block. We're fine with that. We have 16 left. Let's hold the phone here. Maybe he'll attack with a Legion Lieutenant, and we can instant speed it with our Nightpack as a blocker. Get the kill, and then we've got creatures from now on. We've got to counter Sorin. That's just way too high a priority target. And then again, we're going to take out one of his Legion Lieutenants if we can. He's getting maybe a little bit frustrated. He's used to aggroing his opponents to death. Oh, I was hoping we'd draw a land. We'll pass here too. No more counters. If we drew a land, we would have went Traxym for the life gain / removal on his last lieutenant. But yeah, probably just throw our Nightpack out there. Hopefully he didn't draw any gas. Vanguard, that's okay, yeah. We'll allow it. Another Knight, that's very good as well. He pays life to give it indestructible when it's got summoning sickness, just to tap up his Knight of the Ebon Legion. That is amazing. What a power play move. What a power play move, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully he's got no removal and we're going to be able to go wider than he can with our wolves in a matter of 2 to 3 turns. Looking for that land for Traxym as well. I would take the turn off to get the removal. We can chump block. That's fine. All right. Right, this way he's just going to pay for his Knight of the Ebon Legion. We get to block with our Adonto, or with his Adonto Vanguard. So he'll pay life here to keep it alive. If not, it dies to our wolf. That'll take him down to 6. Which is great, right? We've got the Deputy in our hand, so we could do an exile for the finisher, right? He is going to pay life. That's incredible. And he lets his Knight die for his Sorin to hit the field. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. He's going to kill one of our ambushers. Okay, good play, good play. Questing Beast in the house. Does force him to block. He might just take it, I don't know. He's taking 4 damage on his Sorin regardless. So Sorin lives if he sacrifices his lieutenant, it dies if he doesn't. And with only 1 card left in his hand, I'd say we're in a pretty good position, you guys. Right, we get that 4 damage in on Sorin. Oh my god, Questing Beast is so good. Woof. Alright, he's gonna try the old lifelink situation. And Death Touch. You gotta love that. He'll be gaining 5 life while paying 4. I don't know, I might just leave it, you know what I mean? Hit him for 8. That'll take him down to 2. He's thinking it over. Good on him. Always a good sign when you're contemplating your plays. You don't just spaz into them like me. Let's see what he figures. I'm gonna use a timeout. That's all right. Let's assume the best, right? He's just doing some positive thinking. So let's do no blocks. He goes to 9. And now he needs another creature. He gets it. Oh, what a guy. We're going to deputy his Sanctum Seeker. Take him down to 1 life. Get his Sorin off the field. We have 2 blockers and 3 attackers for next turn. That's as good as it's going to get from our side. We did get stuck on land. We got the Paradise Druid late in the game, but we weren't able to get our way ramped up into Tolsimir, which is sad. Especially in this matchup, it does quite well. But yeah, that's that. We had Oketra in our hand as well, which is obviously very, very nice. Get those 4/4 zombies out on the field. Really just breaks your opponent's will. You need heavy sweepers for this deck. Right, Questing Beast, Nightpack Ambusher, they're 4/4s. Pride the Carnarium's not going to do it. He can't pay life here, so we're just going to trade. We have another Deputy if he plays any creature. If he tries to remove our Deputy for his creature, we could re-Deputy it, right? So that's game 1. And we have kind of an aggro match to win. I do like Lyra quite a bit. Just because it's that aggro match, I might need to gain some life. Ketra is really good as well though, right? So let's drop just a measly Branch Walker. He doesn't have any really big spells for us to get rid of. We could take out Sorin with a negate, but we may as well just try to ramp into a Frilled Mystic, I feel like. Just because he has so many creatures. Prison Realm can come in as well. I feel like Baffling End can also come in, and let's really drop these walkers. Okay, so we're going heavy exile just because he has so many creatures. It's only the second game, so we can adjust our strategy throughout this game to make sure we get the win on game 3, just because he's going to be on the play here, so we don't really want to put all of our cards on the field, so to say. A little light in the ramp department, you guys. 2 lands. Opponent goes first. We got to keep it. Okay, that's good. Right, we've got a turn 2 to Fairy now. We'll buy it. Pop his Vanguard back. Basically makes it so now instead of him having played first, we played at the same tempo. And he's just caught up to me. We're drawing lands, you guys. This is not bad. That's a turn 3 questing beast to protect our Teferi.
I've got time.
I'll bite, I'll bite. If we can get our Oketra out there as well, we're going to be laughing. We still have our spot exile if he does play a Sorin. He's going to need to play his Sorin and sacrifice a vampire to deal damage to our questing beast, but I think that might only deal 3 damage. Let's let him have it. Legion Lieutenant kind of messed that plan up for us. That's okay though. Let's just keep the creatures on the field. Yeah, we'll go Tolsimir, just so he can't power that Lieutenant up. This way we can deal with it right away. I'm pretty sure it should still trigger. It does not. Wow. So that's an elite move there with D-Spark. I'm glad we didn't play our Oketra. I'm much happier to have our Tolsimir gone. Our opponent's also down to 12, can't attack. Paying life for this, down to 8. Oh my gosh. That opens up Frilled Mystic. We might just play it smooth. Counter his Murderous Rider. That's more field presence. And that might be a quick game 2. And yeah, no need to go to game 3, I believe, here. We're able to bully out Orzhov vampires quite easily. Let's get our Arkbow in play, just in case. But again, with 4 health, he's sitting so low. He'll need more than a Sorin here. I mean, a Sorin is definitely helpful, but another Legion Lieutenant's not enough. If he had another on top of that, maybe. Right, now we're getting closer. Okay, Mortify. It's helping him. He's getting closer. Down to his last card. He can't attack. Let's play our last nuke. And yeah, we can actually attack with our Frilled Mystic here. He's forced to block. He can't use his Vanguard to pay life or he loses. Right? No problems. He's just going to lose it the old-fashioned way. Ending our turn here. Saving both our Prison Realm to play and our land to discard with our Arkbow if we need. That is game. Woof. Alright, you guys. I don't know if you've been following along in our Discord or not, but we've been playing around with our laptop trying to get MTG Arena on it, and it is alive, finally. We got Windows. We're just about to install it here. It's been a fight. Good old Canadian internet. You gotta love it. We've got a turn 3 Teferi here. Can't complain, obviously. Right, we're gonna go breeding pools first, most likely. Let's get an early Branch Walker out. A little late for a Llanowar Elf, but I'll keep it anyways. Paying life for our Teferi. Just gonna bounce him up, get that attack in. He should be safe from any haste creatures. I mean, Questing Beast is gonna do damage here as well. Down to 10, and you would think that this was an aggro deck. Woof. Not really even any struggling plays to break down or go through. I'm very curious what our opponent is doing playing this. What is it? They're not gates, but for some reason he's got Gateway Plaza. Incredibly interesting. Alright. That's fine. He's gonna scoop when he sees our next turn. Continuing to pay life, just for everything.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Down to 6. Teferi's dead. That is a very easy round, you guys. And that just goes to demonstrate some of the power and capability that this deck has. Woof. So, we didn't really even get to see much from his side. Like, we know he's got a Teferi. So we couldn't go into gates. Right, let's check those out. We don't know he's got any creatures. So... because he has Teferi, we're going to drop 2 Arkbows. And we're going to go light on the Arkbow sauce here and just try to squeeze him out with a couple counters. You know, all the good stuff like that. Okay, so this is a very bad opening hand. We have to mulligan this, and sadly... this is a very bad hand as well. We're going to keep this, toss a wolf. And our opponent's even on the play, you guys. Ooh, we need to draw a straight land. Not happening. We might be just scooping into the third game immediately. Yep, definitely are. If this is a land, we'll play. If not, if not. Alright, let's let it ride. We don't want to be judgmental or anything. Surveil and drawing. He's not doing a lot. I mean, stalking his hand is really good. Alright, let's play a couple more turns, but it's not looking promising. I guess we get to explore more and learn more about his deck by continuing to play here, right? He kind of already knows our whole play style, but we didn't get to see much from him. Hopefully we grab a land. Come on, land. Go to the graveyard, because we need our next draw to be a land. What is he looking for? As well, that'll... Niv Mizzet 5-colored deck, baby. Woohoo! There is big boy himself. Okay, so we know what we're playing against. Let's go ahead and wrap up. We got the insider look. So, negate might not be our biggest problem. We might want to save just the big counter there for that. think the deputies can go as well because he has removal. And we take Shalai because it's going to protect us from a lot of that removal. And he'll be forced to use it on her. And then let's take a little bit more exile, I think. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see here. I blame our land, as I often do. I'm sure you guys are getting used to that now as well. We do get to play first, and we do have a really nice land. We've got our Shalai as well. I'll dig it. And he's going into Mulligan Town, which is only fair. We had to last game. Early ramp is what it's all about. Okay, we've got Shalai open. We could go straight to Tolzamir if he drops a creature. Everybody's got hexproof, except for her. If he uses Assassin's Trophy, he's just going to ramp me further, which I'm okay with. Paradise Druid can now attack because everybody has hexproof, or did. Let's grab that land, though. Just hard aggro. We're not going to get the fight effect here, but as long as we have a thick field, we should be okay. Niv Mizzet is a 6-drop, so we're fine to chill out, get our field going, and then we can hold up our Disdainful Stroke after this. Golden Egg, yeah, that's fine. Teferi's really nice as well here. Kills our Tolzamir. Interesting.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Down to 10. We have that counter available. She does nothing. I'm gonna leave it. It's what she gets that we're worried about. A time wipe, you dirty dog.
Don't worry, I got this.
So we're going to end our turn here, and we're holding up our Nightpack Ambusher to play at the end of his turn, so even if he wipes us, we got him locked down. Right? Even if he pulls Time Wipe. Just breathing, trying to let go. It was a good match, but we got there, which is really quite nice. Digging for his oath so he can gain some life. Kenrith is so good that we're going to counter it. Hello, good game. So that's all we have for you guys today. Hopefully the sound quality was a little bit better here. This deck is a beast. I really recommend it if you're looking to climb rank this season. I've been having a ton with it too. Unfortunately, we didn't get to show you my favorite interaction, which was the Frilled Mystic via Vivien's Arkbow on his attack phase. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Or on his main phase where he's summoning, sorry. But yeah, that's today's video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. And be sure to subscribe to our Twitch channel to win your own custom Samsung Chromebook, or to the YouTube channel to win up to 500,000 gems. So with that all being said, thanks again, and we'll see you all tomorrow.